do need fish, a pemmican, egg, nuts. That's a lot. That's a lot. We'll get food from the thing, won't we? Yeah. Let's do that. Cool. Game was like, he dead. Yeah. He can't dictate what he gets quoted. So if we're playing a game where you get... Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So if I say, like, Nemesis is going to get my ass, you can't really say, right, we'll quote that, but we're going to miss off the word Nemesis. It has to be kind of like a natural thing, right? We need to lock up thingies. Please give me all his loot. Give me all his loot. To what do I owe the pleasure? Grief wants you to stop operations, lock up, and get lost. A long beak pecks millet. What's this bullshit? Grief says hi. Do you? What a quick boy you are. Bad Grief's pal, huh? Well, Bad Grief's done. I'm in charge now. And who are you? Well, I'm the one who drew the first knife. Ever heard of Barley the Barber? So those are your men cutting peaceful folk at night? Who's gonna stop us? Whose law is it forbidding knives? I'm done with step preaching. Done. We're free people. If we want to cut folks, we'll cut folks. I dare you to stop us. I will.
There he is. Come over here.
I'm dead. I'm dead. That was dumb. That was really dumb. I thought there was just one of him. I thought it was one of him. We can watch him get wrecked again. That's basically what this gameplay has been, hasn't it? Just watch Dave get wrecked over and over and over and over and over. If this save is just before we went to sleep, I'm gonna go save Grace. It won't be, though. No. Yeah. She did. She did. Okay. Let's take the knife. I want to leave the spring. And that's it. Oh, I want to sell a bottle of wine. Why am I keeping that? Stupid wine. I usually go, no, I won't bother you gentlemen further, and then sneak up behind him and do a reenactment of Mice and Men. I have not thought of Mice and Men in a long time. It's a good book. I read that book at school. Many years ago. By reading a book at school, I mean I studied that book. You can't really read a book at school and not study it. Yes, we did English Lit and Lang. Yeah. Double award. Yeah, the worst thing I found about English, the worst thing about English lessons was poetry. Now, I don't mind poetry, but it's when people are like, when you study a poem, the process of studying a poem is always like, you'll read the poem and you have to basically know what the poet is trying to tell you, right? So there's always the right answer. And I always found that was stupid. Like, it's just a poem. Like, it's such a subjective thing to like teach. It's almost like teaching subjective things, right? Because it's what you that's the whole point of a poem, is to interpret it your own way. It's art. It's like you have a reaction to it, and you know what you think the poet's trying to tell you, right? I never got it. I never got it. Sounds like you were at a decent school. Yeah, kinda. It was an okay school. Poetry. You hate symbolism in text. It's so unnecessary. I like some of Anne Duffy's stuff about her onion. I think I've read any Anne Duffy stuff. No, I don't mind symbolism. Symbolism is great. It's just when schools try and force it down your neck as almost like not law, but like a theory. Like, this theory is fact. The poet definitely wanted you to feel this at this point in time. No, a poet wants you to feel however you feel when reading a poem. Yeah, it's a thing. It's a whole thing. I get annoyed. And Sam's come to see me because I've raised my voice a little. He doesn't like it when I get annoyed. He comes to see me. He he had a wash today. On an English test, I was supposed to discuss about symbolism in The Great Gatsby book. I was sure that I would pass the test anyway, but so I ignored what I was supposed to argue about and wrote about how stupid symbolism is. You even got marks on discussion. Nice. You hate the whole what the author was feeling, trying to convey with this. Exactly, yeah. That's the thing. It doesn't make any sense. It is only what you like. I never studied art, but I imagine art would be a similar thing. Like, you're supposed to feel this when you look at this piece of art, but it's subjective. Yeah, he's a clean boy, but he's still wet from his bath. No, he had a shower in the bath. We're getting him all clean for his vet's appointment next week. Don't tell him. He doesn't know. Do you? No, you don't. You're a good boy. Okay, what do we buy? All of his stuff, and we sell him this. Yep. It's the. I really hope it goes well. Like, I'm genuinely frightened of the vet's visit next week. It's next Monday, so we'll find out what happens. I'm genuinely scared. Hopefully it'll go okay. We'll see. Alrighty. Now, can I get away from this without fighting? What do I have the pleasure? Grief. Once you stop operations, lock up and get lost. What a quick bow, Grease pal, huh? I'm in charge now. Who are you? Well, I'm normal first. You've hurt an awful lot of people. Who's gonna stop us now? Whose law is it for bin knives? I won't get involved. Trade. 14 coupons for 1,000. That's funny. I like that. This is good. I find it amusing that I'm a coward. There's 3 of them. I wrote about symbolism with colors. So blue is freedom, green is nature, red is love, etc. That's not something the author can simply take for granted, since I could only see blue as water and impression of green mold. red blood or hatred. I really don't like such symbolism in books. Coward, yeah. No, I agree. Like I say, I think symbolism in books is all well and good, but you can't teach it as law. You can't force it down people's necks. Symbolism is something you have to get yourself. Yes, exactly. Confusion. Me and Confusion were on the same brain length. Yeah. I remember I did something similar to that English test once. But I didn't fare. It wasn't English. It was a politics exam. I think it was a politics exam. No, it wasn't politics. It was a sociology or something like that. And the last question in the test was like really open-ended. And I ended up writing all sorts of stuff. Which I didn't get marked very well for, because I went off book. Far too off book. It ended up being very bad. Yeah, exactly. Confusion. Yeah. I never had the guts to not stand up to my teachers, but to kind of question what they were trying to teach me back in the day. In The Great Gatsby, I totally overlooked that there was even symbolism in a specific part, so I was clueless when the teacher asked about it in a specific part. It sucks, and I don't really know much about English literature. My eldest sister has a degree in it, so she's probably the one to correct me on this. But I didn't want grocery. What did I want? I wanted pharmacy for a mask. So let's go that way. But there's probably more to it. But I just don't get it. I don't get it. Some random green light in a lighthouse across the lake. Why does that have to mean something? Exactly. It doesn't. It only means something if you read it for that. Like, it just... Yeah. Maybe I have to ask my sister about it one day. We'll see. Wait. I'm a coward is here? What? Oh, I have to follow up with bad grief, right? Yeah. Further up. I wonder what he's gonna say. Oh. Need to drink something. These guys are gonna let us in? Okay. I don't want to get in there. Pass. Plague ball. I'm a coward, guys.
chap in a year.
There was this story of a besieged town. People were starving there. One of them says, "That's it, I'm seeing angels." Other replies, "Can we eat them?" Never heard that one. Grief. The warehouse gang has a new leader now. One of my lot. Not anymore. That's all right. My lot can be trusted. And if they're not mine, who cares? Wake up, I didn't lock your warehouse. Well, in that case, buy yourself a ticket to the front row. Gonna be a real show. Those vultures fighting over meat, shivs, or... You abandoned them self. Stop whining. You always gotta have it your way. There's some formidable, undeniable freedom inside you. Remember my piecework? The guy's guts I cut out? That's the one. I asked you a favor of you and you had it your way. No lies, sort of. You get it? That's it. Inner freedom. Miles above the rest of us. That's the only way I know. Here's what I'm thinking, Cub. God gave you golden hands, so you became a healer. If you had bear paws, you'd be a gravedigger. Why did your old man send you away? Because you're his successor and naturally talented to boot. Do you catch my drift? I think so. Point being, you never had a choice. Your path was tailored for you with a pretty bow on top. But who's the tailor, Cub? I don't know. I don't either. Fate? Okay. What do you think of your fate? I used to be a thief, but they made me a shopkeeper. Yet they made me a storekeeper. And what a perfect fit I made. I got to my warehouse kingdom, and with it, the insides of the town great machine. I kept Vlad's riches while having all I could dream of. I couldn't imagine a sweeter life. So what in the world are you unhappy about? I was tailored for that life then. The fit was perfect. Yeah, what are you doing here? I don't want it anymore. I don't want that fate. I want a choice. I'm only dangling from a string, Cub, just like you. We're bound. Run away? Shall we run away? Well, I know I didn't run far. The moment the grip loosened, I stopped. And here, well, I'm sitting nice and quiet. You really ought to stop this. Brief. Where does your free spirit take you? Out of the frying pan into the fire. She seems to have damaged your mind. They have faces. They have faces? They have faces. I once saw a meme about this saying in a book. It says, curtains are blue. The English teacher thinks that means the author is depressed. The author meant to say that the curtains were blue. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, this judge lady has broken Grief. Broken him. At least he doesn't say I'm a coward anymore. Oh, there we go. No, I'm not fighting today.
Calm down.
Apparently I am fighting today. Apparently that's a thing. Scared everybody else off, isn't it? And drink. There he is. Get him. Perfectly safe, officers. I know what I'm doing. I have a knife. I am perfectly trustworthy. Is it this way? Yeah. Oh, come on. Oh, let me get... No, come on. Hold on. Weapon broken. Let me get something to kill you with. There we go. He had a fish. Fish. I am brutal. Pemmican? Nice. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's go see the play. And then I need some more sleep. Oh, God, what is this?
He knows how to protect people. What does it mean to protect someone? You can't lead them single file to a place where there are no bombs, no one with murderous intent. Not subjecting them to needless danger, but pushing them to face danger when needed. That's what protection means. But just how needed is it? If you are right, the need is real. If not,